Someone knocks on this woman's door, and when she answers it, she finds a homeless woman. But the woman doesn't even let her speak and already saying that she has no alms for her. The street dweller explains that she doesn't want money, that she was actually walking on the street and found a wallet, asking if the owner lives in that house. So the girl takes the wallet without hiding her disgusted face. The street dweller interrupts. She just didn't expect the woman to throw a glass of juice at her, and the woman orders the homeless woman to get out of her door. The beggar tries to explain that she is just hungry, but the woman continues to be ignorant, questioning whether her house happens to be a charity or a popular restaurant. The beggar begs for at least a little food, but the woman doesn't care, questioning what she has to do with her hunger. When suddenly a man approaches, the girl explains to her father that the homeless woman found his wallet. The man is very happy, because he was after that wallet like crazy, and thanks the beggar woman for returning it. He can see that all his money is there, and that the woman has not used a single penny that was inside the wallet, even though she was in that street situation. The young man then realizes how honest this woman is, and wants to know how he can help her. His daughter doesn't like her father's attitude of helping this street dweller. They don't even notice, and the girl explains that she is hungry. The man then invites her in, and scolds his daughter for not inviting her in earlier, and the daughter gets even angrier that her father is helping the beggar. He invites her to sit at the table, and asks his daughter to get something for the beggar woman to eat. But she screams, asking if her father has lost his mind, telling him to stop and think, because the homeless woman must be full of bacteria that she got from the street. But the man scolds her again, because this is not the education he gave his daughter, and orders her to go and make something to feed the girl, and she is not at all pleased with this. When they are alone, the man apologizes for his daughter's attitude, claiming that she is only a teenager, but that she has a good heart. The girl says it's okay, she's used to this treatment. While they are talking, the daughter returns with a piece of cake and throws it on the table. The father questions what this is. Completely ignorant, she replies that it's a piece of cake, asking if her father is not watching, but the father demands respect from his daughter, scolding her for taking the cake that way, as if it were the most normal thing in the world. He questions whether this is how she served her friends at the birthday party, and the daughter complains about him trying to compare her friends with that woman. The father asks his daughter not to take it seriously, explaining that that woman is a human being like anyone else, wanting to know why his daughter's attitudes. Then he orders his daughter to take the cake back, and then to serve them on good plates, that she should also sit at the table and eat with them. She is outraged by this, claiming that she will never sit at the same table as that woman. But the father doesn't let himself be contradicted, claiming that his daughter's allowance is cut off from that moment on. Then she changes completely, claiming that she will do as her father wants because she doesn't want to lose her allowance because of that street dweller. He orders his daughter to go back to the table, get the cake she threw, and bring it right back, and also get a cloth to clean the table. Very cynically, she questions if he wants anything else. He tells her not to provoke him, ordering her to hurry up and do as he says. When they are alone, the woman asks him not to fight with his daughter over her, that she can leave the house if it is better. And the man apologizes again for his daughter's attitudes, explaining that she had a very strange temperament after her mother's death, which had totally changed her attitude. He adds that the adolescent phase is a bit complicated, so he needs to apologize for this. But the girl makes it clear that he doesn't need to fight with his daughter because of her, because it's no good arguing with family members. And he knows that the girl is right to say that. A few moments later, the daughter is ready and asks if she can serve the meal now. So she serves the homeless woman first, sarcastically calling her royalty, then serves her father and herself, sitting down at the table as he said she should. She is distressed to see the beggar eating and smiling, not believing that her father is forcing her to do so, calling the woman disgusting. But the father says that his daughter is being the only disgusting one at the table, because of her prejudice, making it clear that he taught her to be humble, and tells them to eat in peace for once. The beggar woman is very happy to be eating, not failing to praise and thank the man for the food, while his daughter is only disgusted by the woman. The man is very curious about her life, wanting to know why she is living on the street. She then tells him that she was a business administrator and lived in a nice house like that. The girl can't believe her words. But her father does, wanting to know what happened to the woman's life. She continues to tell her story, explaining that at the time of the pandemic there was a crisis in the company, and it had to close. But the worst of it was not this, but that her parents died of COVID. The man understands her complicated situation, because her story is very similar. But the daughter is angry, not believing that her father will tell their life to a homeless woman. Her father is also angry, ordering his daughter to stop thinking she is better than the woman, questioning whether she has forgotten. But the girl wants to know what her father is talking about, because they have always had everything. The man then tells her that things have not always been this way, and his daughter wants to know what he is talking about. He then reveals that when his wife died in an accident, his whole life fell apart, and he was at rock bottom. He says that he didn't feel like working, he didn't feel like going out with his friends, and he didn't want to do anything else. They were just moments of pain. But he needed to take care of his daughter, who was still a child, and they were one of the worst moments of his life, having to ignore his grief to take care of his daughter. Beggar understands him, because she also knows how hard it is to lose a family member. But the daughter continues to complain, asking her father to stop talking about their lives. The man then asks if his daughter wants to know why they currently live in that house, and she replies that it is because they have always been rich, but the father reveals the truth to his daughter. He was actually also homeless for a long time, and scavenged for food in the garbage to stay alive. But one day he was looking for food, and a man recognized him and wanted to know what he was doing there. The man, totally drunk, also recognizes the man, explaining that he is looking for something to eat, because he is starving. The man is worried, wanting to know what the man has done with his own daughter, and where she is at that moment. And he says that his daughter was crying a lot, so he left her with a colleague, to take care of her. He then says that it's good to see the man, already questioning if he has any money to buy food. The gentleman scolds him, wondering how he has the courage to leave his own daughter with another person he doesn't even know. But he still wants to know if you will find money for him to eat, because this is all that matters to him at that moment. And he decided to do something better for the man, which is to give him a job, because you know that his wife would be disappointed with him if she were alive and saw him in that situation. And the man wants to know if he is really going to get help, also wanting to know the motive of that gentleman. He's so drunk he can't even stand up, and the man rushes to help him stand up. Then he explains that he will help him because he has known him for a long time, and knows that he can't stay in the street like that, and that one day he might do it for someone else. The daughter is sorry for her actions, claiming that she didn't know and didn't remember any of it. The father then talks to the street dweller, saying that he would like very much to help her, to give her an opportunity in his company. She said she was a business administrator, he can help her enter the job market again. His company's doors are open to the woman, and he wants to know if she accepts. The woman is already moved, wanting to know if he would do this for her, but discouraged to think that she doesn't even have anything to wear. The daughter says that she can lend her clothes to the woman, since they were the same size. Apparently, the father is proud of his daughter's attitude, showing the woman that this is how things are solved. And still being a source of pride for the father, the girl also gives him the idea of vacating the messy room, so they could clean it up and let the woman live there until she gets a decent place to live. The woman thinks she is living a dream after living on the street for so long. She can only think how wonderful it is to receive that help, and she cries with emotion. And the man makes it clear that it will be a pleasure to do this for her, that he is sure she won't regret it. The woman promises to pay for everything they are doing for her, but he says that she doesn't have to pay them anything, that he only hopes that the woman will be sympathetic if one day she meets someone in the same situation as she is, that the woman can reach out and help like he did for her. And the woman promises that she will do that, and then asks if she can hug the girl. But she complains that she starts to help and the woman already wants to hug her, saying that she needs to take a shower first. Her father scolds her, and quickly the daughter hugs the homeless woman.